Another exciting time it is today, and compliment of the season. I'm excited to be here. It's been a beautiful year, and it's not beautiful because of the things that happen, but it is beautiful because we are able to survive those things that happen. They did not happen for us, however, they happen to us, and yet we are able to learn from them. The disposition we have to life every time determines what we get out of life. It's a very tough year, really tough year, very tough year. And it was at the wake of the lockdown that Opportunity Intelligence started about 39 weeks ago. Today is the 39th edition of Opportunity Intelligence, and it's another amazing time. Very, very sweet time. We have been coming all the way, and till now, it's only getting better. Today is going to be awesome. I wanted to be very brief, but with what I have prepared, I will not be as brief as I wanted, but I will still be brief. So let's go. I'm dedicating today's session to Emmanuel Anthony Iwanja. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. I'm always afraid, of pronouncing people's name wrongly, especially people that are close. I saw on his post this morning that was on LinkedIn. He was talking about P2P, and immediately I said, oh, that's beautiful. It's actually in line with what I wanted to discuss. So let me just choose that as a topic, and we flow from there. P2P, P for purple, P2P, and that means person to person, person to person. This year did not allow us to go for so many parties, but I made a lot of friends. Even when the year allowed, when time allowed us to go for parties, I am always party shy. Now that everybody got locked down, it was more difficult to even meet new people, to make friends and all of that. But it was the opposite, because I made more friends this year than I had even made in the past. I mean, by quality, by purpose, and a lot of stuff like that. It was really, really interesting meeting some people. Really, really interesting not meeting some people. Because that's something about life. You meet some people and you miss some people. It was a cocktail of miss and meet. Meet people, miss people, meet people, and you will still meet people. This is Opportunity Intelligence session, where you are made to be opportunity intelligent, so opportunity intelligent that you become the right person at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. This year has proven that to be very correct. I have a lot of people who listen to Opportunity Intelligence, and when they give me the excuses of not, being available, I smile, because they have only become opportunity intelligent enough to be useful, in aspects of life that they cannot just be absent. It's interesting when people learn things and they put them to work. It's interesting when people, know how to do stuff and they don't keep it to themselves. It's so beautiful when you are the right person at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. Today I'm going to be talking about friendship, and with that topic I call P2P, person to person. You are the first and the last tool in whatsoever happens to you or from you. So when you want to check around about whatever is happening, check yourself first. You cannot know if my own body is warm if you do not come in contact with my body with your body. Did you get that? Now, assume there is no thermometer. You cannot know that my body is cold if you do not come in contact with my body, with your body. Just your hand, you know how they do it, to your neck. Neck is quite very sensitive. So when mom wants to check our body temperature, then she will just touch our neck with the back of her palm. So she can tell, okay, hey, the body is warm. Why? This. Oh yeah, go and take a cold shower. Come and take this tablet. Eat your food and take this drug. The same thing when it comes to friendship. But many times people point fingers. They point fingers outside themselves when it comes to the reason for why friendship is working or not. For you to know that my body is cold, it means that your own body is warmer than mine. Are you seeing the difference? If our body is at the same temperature, which is most likely not going to happen, to two persons at the same time, we will not be able to determine what temperature actually is going to be, maybe lukewarm or whatever it is. But for you to put your hand on me and feel that I am hotter, it means that you are actually cold. For you to feel that I am cold, it means that you are actually hot. So you see, this difference is what makes friendship interesting. You can never meet another person exactly like yourself. No matter how you design it, no matter how you search, you can never meet another person exactly like yourself. The life has presented us with different body temperature, life temperature, decision temperature, understanding temperature. Name whatever temperature you want to name. Life has presented each and every one of us with different temperature of what happens or what is obtainable in life. So do not look out for someone that looks like yourself. As a matter of fact, if everybody looks like you in this world, the world is going to be boring. You know that. So we need variety. That's the beauty of life. Person to person. So there are certain rules of engagement that are necessary when we want to meet other people. There are certain rules of engagement that are necessary when you want to attract certain kinds of people. So many times people just wake up in the morning and they go out of their doors, they go to places, sometimes in anticipation to meet people, but without the preparation to meet people. A lot of times we have met people by accident. A lot of times we have met people unplanned. But the thing is, no matter who you meet, there is always going to be a common factor. It's either you met at the same place, on the same platform, something definitely will be same about your meeting. Whether it's something you like or not, there will be a similarity about your meeting. Many times, the problem is not that we will not meet people, but we do not always prepare to meet people. You don't need to cram 200 laws of friendship for you to be prepared to meet people. All you need to do is to continually work on your character strength. Because the measure of our friendship is directly proportional to the strength of our character. And many times, the problem is not with the other person, it's with us. Why you have a friend who does not talk as much as you is to train you to know how not to always talk. It's not all the time that you should make your friend to become a talk active like you. Why not also learn how to be talk passive, like him or her? The spring of friendship is always looking for balance, always stretching for balance. Don't let it tilt towards a side and the other. The thing is this: everybody should not be your friend. That's a fact. Everybody is not entitled to be your friend. But anyone who would become your friend should not become a victim of your friendship. There should be a balance. Something to learn and something to teach. So when I go out, online or offline, I go with a posture of something to learn from people I want to meet. And many times, because of the attitude of learning, I meet people that are ready to teach. And quickly, before they are carried away to feel like, oh, this guy is always taking from us, by always wanting to learn, I also teach. I give value to create a balance. We cannot always teach, and we should not always learn. Give first. If there is opportunity for you to take, but don't be greedy. Give first. And if there's opportunity for you to take, but don't be greedy. But the thing is, give first, always. Person to person. Rule of engagement. You see, one of those things that have been my guiding principle, my shining light, my torch on the path of friendship is this: every human being you meet is a zoo. And when I say a zoo, I mean a zoo. Wild animals are kept in zoos, right? Every human being you meet, the one you are even listening to now, you that you are listening to me, you are a zoo. A company of wild animals. You have the tendency to behave like any animal at any point in time as need arises. There is only a dominant phase with time. The one you exhibit the most becomes your dominant phase. The one you portray most of the time becomes your character, becomes what we know you to be. But that you do not have the tendency of other ones is a lie. They have just become recessive. They have just become silent because you have not fed them. They have just, become so tiny and unnoticeable because you have not fed them. You have the tendency. So when you meet people, don't be a catalyst for the wrong tendency. Anyone can become anything. Just be careful what you feed them with. For what you feed them with will determine what you want to awaken in them. Some people, they have very high melting points. Some people, they have very high boiling points. You need to feed them for so long with so much before they will yield. But everybody has that tendency of yielding. Now that is what determines how we stay around and who we want to stay around. When you are beginning to be fed with what you don't like, you run away. You are not to be friends with everybody. You should not be everybody's friend. That's important. So when you are beginning to get what is wrong as a food from a channel, what you do is close the channel or run away from that frequency. Very important. Now, how to win friends. One of those books I read, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think something like that by Dale Carnegie. It was an attachment to this other book, Think and Grow Rich. Is that it? No. I think it's another book. But I think I bought the two books together then. They actually they are the foundation of my personality. Becoming a Person of Influence by John C. Maxwell too was also a book I read around the same time. I quickly knew in life that the ups and downs of life is dependent on who you meet or you miss. So I wanted to meet the right person. I wanted to meet the right people. I wanted to meet the wrong people. I wanted to miss the wrong person. And this will not happen by chance. This will not happen just because I wish it would happen. It would happen when I take conscious effort to make them happen. So I decided to choose where I go. I decided to choose what I do. I decided to choose a lot of things around my life. You cannot die of beer poisoning if you don't take beer. The poison that will kill you will come from what you eat, from what you take. So I decided what I want in my life. I decided who would come into my life. The rule of friendship. There is a general level of friendship. Everybody, you have to, be friendly with everybody. But not everybody is entitled to be your friend. You will meet people, definitely. It's normal. As long as you are on planet Earth, people are common. You will run into one or the other at one time or the other. So, I started learning about friendship because I saw it as one of the ships that you must take on your journey of life. I wanted to be a master of this ship. I wanted to be a good captain, a good sailor of this ship. So I started learning about friendship. One of those things I quickly learned was proximity is not friendship. Most of the time it's actually role playing. That you have a brother does not mean your brother is your friend. That you have a sister does not mean your sister is your friend. They can become your friend. They are most likely going to be your friend. But we are not just friends because we are related by blood. We are either related by blood or by flood. That's a topic for another day. I think I've discussed something around that. You are related by blood or by flood. Now the B in front of the blood is birth. And for the flood, that is, the S there is friendship. Circumstance will bring us around each other. Flood. Birth is also another circumstance. Happen around them. Things that meet each other. People meet people because of things that happen around them. Things that happen, where they stay. Okay. So, how to win friends became very important to me because I wanted a simple life. I wanted a progressive life. I wanted a true life. So I need to fill my life with good friends, with true friends, with progressive friends, with honest friends, if I want all of these good things to happen in my life. So I started learning how to win friends. I'm still learning how to win friends. Learning greatly how to win friends because the capacity of this knowledge matters a lot. Some of us will win friends in our tens, some in hundreds, some in thousands. Yeah, I'm not talking about acquaintances now. You can win friends as big as that. It all depends on the spectrum of influence you decide to operate from. There are some friends that you already have that are loyal to you but you have not met. The day you meet them, you know that they have been your friends. So all of these friends, they are most likely going to be friends that you don't even know. They are not even within your geographical location, but somehow you have become impactful enough that even to a very far distance, you have earned their friendship. So there are different capacities of influence when it comes to friendship. How to win friends? You must be a winning friend. For you to be able to win friends, you must be a winning friend. You must be able to win, and you must be a friend. Those are the two basic structures to how to win friends. You must be a friend, and you must be winning. Nobody wants a loser, and that's why you hear success is everybody's brother, is everybody's sister. But failure is an orphan. Failure does not have anybody as a relative. Nobody wants a loser as a friend. So for you to win friends, you must be winning. If you are not winning, you will not be able to win friends. As a matter of fact, it's not your nature. So winning friends is actually part of those things that you will be able to do if you are winning. So win. What is win? W-I-N. Of course, you should expect that I will come with mnemonics. When you are with Act of God, you should expect that things will be made that simple that you can remember. So what is win? W-I-N. W stands for willing. You must be willing. You must be what? Willing. For you to win friends, you must be what? Willing now. Willing, not winning. And the idea is intentional. You must be intentional. Know what you want. Know what you don't want. There would be pressure, of course. But should you succumb to pressure against what you want? No. Want what you want. As a matter of fact, you should also be open to changes. You should be flexible enough to know what is correct and what is wrong, whether you want it or not. Sometimes our premises for determining what we want is actually as a result of the myopic sight we have. As a result of our limitations. If you have not seen this, you may not be able to think about this. So when you now see this, why not adapt it to suit what you want? Some people will say their dream car is a 504 Peugeot car. It's not their fault. That may be the highest car anyone ever had in their village. So when you are telling this person, this car, that car, he does not understand because he has not seen, she has not seen. The person can even fight you that no, if you say I should not have my dream car, this and all of that, because that is what you have seen. The same thing can happen to us, that our construct for determining our intentionality can be as a result of our limitation. So be smart enough to adapt, be smart enough to be able to respond to better life, even when you are intentional. Is that taken? Okay. Now, be natural. That N. W, willing. I, intentional. And N, be what? Be natural. Don't be fake. If you are fake, you are going to get fake people attracted to you. You attract what you are. You attract your kind. So if you are purely fake, you will get original fake people. Like, that are even faker than yourself. And you know what it means? Both of you are in the air. You have your castle in the air. The day there will be heavy rain, you will both fall. You will both crumble. Be natural. Don't force it. Don't make it happen by force. Don't be artificial about winning others over. Don't be artificial about it. Be natural. Everybody, listen. Everybody should not be your friend. It's not a must that everybody should be your friend. So be natural about it. Now, there are two words that sounds alike. It's friend and fiend. Friend and fiend. F-R-I-E-N-D, friend. And S-I-E-N-D, fiend. Both of them sound alike, but they are actually opposite of each other. They are almost homophones, but they are total antonyms. Nothing similar about the two of them. A fiend is an enemy. A friend is a friend. They sound alike. They sound like they like you, but only friends would like you. Fiend will sound like they like you, but only your friends will like you. They will not just sound like they like you. They will like you. And this is it. Many times when we talk about friendship, a lot of times you just put all the expectations on someone else. Do you know that you too, you are also a friend to someone? You are also somebody's friend sound alike. You are not actually a friend, you only sounded like a friend. Why? Not because you want to kill the person, but because of your default of the rules of engagement. You are truly not honest with that friend. Honesty is important. When you are not honest with someone, no matter how close you are with a person, you are a friend. You are an enemy. You are feeling bad, don't feel bad. You know those people you gossip. You know those people you backbite. But you laugh with them when you see them. Oh, that's evil. You are an enemy. Will you like the same to be done to you? You frown at it when people do same to you, but you do it to people. When you are doing it, it's not wrong. But when they do it to you, it's evil. That's wickedness. You should expect to be paid in your own coin. Don't frown when people do to you what you do to others. Take it with joy, but you will not. And you feel that you are not wicked. That's wickedness. That's wickedness. You must be able to win others over. You know, that is woo, W-O-O. Win others over. Winning others over many times will take many things from us. You know, there's an adage in my native land that says sometimes for the cow to allow you to pass, you may need to prostrate for the cow. Now, does that turn you to an animal? Does that make you a cow? No. But you can be mistaken for a cow if you want to behave like the cow by not allowing the cow to allow you to pass. That's it. So sometimes, not even sometimes, every time, it takes a lot from us to win others over. Only winners can win others. If you have not won yourself, you cannot win others. And that's where the downfall is most of the time. People that have not won themselves cannot win others. You don't talk to yourself enough. You know, you have not wooed yourself. You have not looked at yourself and say, hey guy, man, you are the best. Oh my God. See fine boy. See fine girl. You have not won your own self over. It will be difficult trying to try that out with others because you don't know how it tastes. You don't know how it actually feels. You must have gone through it before you prescribe it to others or you want to test it with others. Very important. Very important. Friendship is a contact sport. There will be hits, there will be knocks. If you are too fragile to allow hits and knocks, then stay away from this sport. But as long as you are alive on planet Earth, you will always run into people, or people will run into you. So it's either you are intentionally involved in this sport, or you are just a passerby, a spectator in this sport. Whichever way, you are still susceptible to the consequences of engagement or non-engagement of this sport. Because it will determine the altitude of your life. How high or how low will you decide to meet or will you decide to mix? See, the measure of your growth is in your ability to meet people. Some people will tell you, this is how I am, this is who I am, this is how I was given birth to, this is how my daddy behaves, this is how my mommy behaves, this is how we behave in our family. You have not reinvented yourself. You feel that the best way you can behave is the best way you are behaving. You would not go far. You will not go far at all. The farthest you will go is the farthest you have gone. Is yourself. If reinventing yourself, to reinvent yourself, if reinventing yourself is a difficult thing for you, you will not go far. If reinventing yourself is a difficult thing for you, you will not go far. As a matter of fact, you are not your best version. And the best will not come until there is a best attracting it. It's fraud when you are expecting to get what you are not. You are a 419, you are a fraudster. When you are expecting to get what you are not a good person, you want to get good people. Oh, you are a thief. Friendship. Person to person. Important. Friendship is a contact sport, right? I said. So you would have to run into people or people run into you. There will be hits and knocks. Your responsibility is to develop your toughness. Your responsibility is to, work on your fragility. Don't be too fragile that when you are hit, you crumble. That when you are knocked, you are knocked down. No. Increase your melting point. Don't melt easily. Little stuff happen to you, you are crying all over the place. Little stuff happen to you, you are already depressed. Increase your melting point. The problem is not that the person is evil. The problem is that you are not good enough to be able to absorb. Yeah, all of us will feel the knock. But the thing is, the knock will not kill all of us. Increase your boiling point. Don't get angry easily. Yeah, that is it. You get angry easily and yet you are you orchestrate anger. You manufacture anger in your factory. No. Don't expect what you are not. I said contact, right? Look at the word contact. In friendship, as friendship is a contact game, you need to do what? Connect your tasks. the word contact, put it into two. You see connect, C-O-N, and you see tact. Connect your tact. Let your head be correct. That is what I mean. Don't mind the big grammar. Connect your tact. Let your tactics be connected. Let your head be correct. Know what you are looking for. Know what you are doing. Behave yourself as if you are managing a company. That's why they call it company. Every friend you have is a company. So behave like you are a manager of a company. You are the executive director of a company. So manage well if you want to get good results. If you want the bottom line to be interesting, manage well that friendship. And by managing well, it means there are some times that you need to do hard selling. There are some times that you have to do soft selling. There are some times that you have to just give out gifts as your corporate social responsibility. There are some times that you know that this thing is costing you more than you want to sell it, but because you just want to penetrate certain markets. You do certain things, but you are strategic. You know what you want. So connect your task. Use your head. Don't just be emotional about friendship. There are cost structures that bind every friendship. It's not just revenue. They are not just revenue parts only. As a matter of fact, revenue is even defined as both your profit and your loss. So you must also put your eye on the cost structure. What is this friendship going to take from me? What do I need to give for this friendship to do well, to augur well? Very important. To connect your what? Your task. Connect. Put your head down. Don't just bring your heart and allow it to be shattered. Check out the costs and benefits of this friendship. Contact. Every contact is a potential contract. Now, I want you to think like an entrepreneur with that friendship. Every contact is a potential contract. So if you are having in front of you your client who is bringing you contracts, are you going to behave to that client the way you just behave to your friend? Many times because you feel like, okay, you are the one that has something to give. You are the one that has something to offer. And because of that, you take advantage of people. Because of that, you marginalize the preference that people deserve. Because you have been the one giving. Yeah, sometimes the problem is when you are always the one giving, the problem is not that your friend cannot give in return. It can also mean that your friend is not learning how to give. Your friend is only learning how to take. No harm. An acquaintance is okay. I think I know about him. He works somewhere. Yeah. You know of. You know of an acquaintance. And a casual friend is okay. I know you. Yeah, I know you. We've met before. Yeah. Oh, we meet often. Yeah. You walk around my place of work. Yeah. A casual friend. You can pull together. Sometimes you go in his car, you go in the car. Or to be or eat in yours. You casual. I know you. Now, close friend, I understand you. I understand you. That's close friend. You don't just know, you also understand. You know when this person is fine, you know when this person is not fine. And so this is the best friend. Oh, they are connected. We are connected. That's the state of friendship where when it's happening to this person, it will definitely affect you. When it's not because you are familiar twins or inseparable, but because there is that level of trust that will make this person to flow to you when things happen to them or with them. Something will just happen that you guys, want to share stuff together. You want to share burdens together. You want to share burdens with each other. What friendship is about burdens. Sharing burdens with each other. Making it lighter, making it easier. Now, stages of friendship. Now, I got that from a lifehack.org. Stages of friendship. I just go through them before I round up with the rules of engagement that I want to take place in friendship. The stages of friendship now are the knowledge stage, getting to know each other. Getting to know each other. And the thing is, most of the time, when we jump over certain stage of friendship, it's always going to create a gap that will haunt us in the future of friendship. So sometimes we are not intelligent enough, we are not smart enough not to fall victim of jumping steps because of emotion. But you have to use your rear mirror oftentimes so that you see where you have passed and how you pass, where you made mistakes and what to correct. That's very important. So there is that knowledge stage that you must go through. Very important. You must go through the knowledge stage. You know each other, getting to know each other. Then you move from knowledge stage to trust stage. The trust stage now is the stage that does not finish. A stage that looks like the mortar, that joins the building blocks together. You want to know what are the likes and dislikes of this person. What are those things this person will do in my absence for me or against me? How will this person represent me when I'm there and when I'm not there? Trust. So it's like the building mortar for the building block. It does not finish. Like it starts from the first day to just the last day of friendship. And the next stage after that is the adventures of stage. This stage, you want to do new things together. Many times when you want to do a new project, you need a new friend. So most of the time, it brings about to the newness of energy. You understand? Sometimes some people know how to be able to renovate friendship. That even how their friends, they are able to refresh and have to pop up new energy. They are able to prune, you understand? They prune the dry branches for freshness. They shed the leaves for new leaves to come, even with friends. For sometimes you need new fishes in the river to make certain new things happen. So there's a stage of adventure where you want to do a new thing, something you have not done before. Crazy, but with somebody that you are building friendship of adventure. Many times this is the pit hole for a lot of people. They sink in there. Many times this is the Titanic. This is the ocean that sinks the Titanic. This is for people. It's not because of the water that is outside, but because of the water that is inside. Now, the breakdown stage. You see, the breakdown stage is the stage a friend is in need is a friend indeed. This is when this first thought comes to life. Yeah, a friend in need is a friend indeed. That's the breakdown stage, where you need somebody where you need somebody to say, hey, hi to. When you need somebody to say, hey, how you doing to. When you need somebody to say, oh, when somebody, I think I'm exhausted. I think I'm spent out. Can you help me out? A breakdown stage. Many times, people who don't see this stage. This is where a lot of friendship hits the rock. This is where a lot of friendship do not survive. Do not surpass. And the last stage is the makeup stage. And this is the stage that, okay, after the breakdown, after the eat and knocks and all of it, okay, let's settle our difference. This is it. Now I understand. Now that this is who you are. This is who I am. I'm not expecting to be who I am. I'm not expecting myself to be who you are. We can complement each other. We can, have level of permissivity for each other. We can do this for each other. We can do this for each other. I know that I just need to go this much because of you. I know that I don't need to go that much because of you. Make up. Now you are sorting things out. You know where you belong. You know where your friends belong. The stages of friendship. Now there are rules of engagement. It's very important. Meeting people for the first time, whether online or offline, you must be cautious. You must be cautious. Don't be lousy. Don't be stupid. Don't be cocky. Don't be stubborn. Whatever you want to be cautious in that thing. And by being cautious means you don't overblow matters. But you know when it is becoming dirty, draw back. Know when it is becoming rough, withdraw. Be cautious. Don't be bargaining for what you cannot handle. Don't give what you don't want to be given. Be cautious. If you want a friend, be friendly. That's another rule. The second, be cautious. The second one, if you want a friend, friendly. Friendship is a ship journey. If you are real, you will not be in a haste. There are flying boats, right? Yeah. But ships don't fly. They move steadily. Because they are heavier, they are bigger, and they are more purposeful. But they are heavier than both. So if you are real, if you are intentional, if you are correct, if you are natural, you should not be in the haste. Running through the stages of friendship, jumping the staircases of this stairway of friendship. No, don't be in a haste. Friendship is a ship journey. No, ship, S-H-I-P, is not ship. C-H-E-A-P is a ship journey that is not ship. So, go slow and steady. So, as long as your tasks are connected, use your brain, use your head. Make your head be correct. Nobody likes parasites. Nobody likes a parasite. Even parasites hate parasites. So don't be a parasite in that friendship relation. In that friendship, don't be a parasite, because parasites themselves don't like parasites. Many times, you don't want to give, but you are always collecting. You are demonic. You are not entitled to anything, so don't feel like it. Don't feel like you are entitled to anything. Maybe you start feeling like you are entitled, you would lose focus and you will fly out of radar. You will be out of the root of the control tower. Immediately start feeling entitled. You would feel pain when you should not even notice what happened. You will be overjoyed when it is just something to just be grateful for. When you feel entitled, emotion will take toll on you, and you will become victimized of the friendship. No matter what position you are given in the friendship, make sure you are given value. Make sure you are doing what you are giving value. No matter the position you are given in the friendship, make sure that you are giving value. You are showing out value. You are producing value. Very important. Be honest like a mirror. The only place people get to hear the truth is from friends. So, don't be a lying friend. You will be the last resort for your friends. They know what is right, what is correct, what is true. So tell the truth to your friends. It's very important. Don't blame your character defect on the other person. Keep working on you. You will get better. When you work on you, but when you don't work on you, you get bitter. Choose one. You can meet friends from role in the office, in place of worship, in organization, in meeting, in any event, and sometimes there are also some matchmaking sponsored avenues of meeting people. However, in a level of truth and sanity that comes, not minding how you meet as time goes on. Remember, friendship is the only cement that will ever hold the world together. And your responsibility is to be conscious of the mixing formula, so that we can have the formula that will produce that mixture, that concentrate that will hold the world together for as long as possible. Person to person, the person intelligence. It's good to have you again on today's opportunity intelligence, and I want to wish you Happy New Year in advance. You know, I wish you next year. Be awesome. Be amazing. I am your friend, Act of God. And I will keep doing amazing. Thank you. And I love you. Be the best. I will